And imagine it's lunch and you just had enough for people to eat in your home, and suddenly you have 10 guests and all you have in the pantry is baked beans and eggs. And then you ask yourself, okay, so what do we do? And then you make a meal or whatever. This is our meal. We need to think of design not just on products, but everyday life. What do we do when life happens? Life happens, the curtain fell. We need to make it work. So what do we do when life happens? What principles do we apply? This is not too complicated. What we're doing here today is not too complicated. It's probably stuff that we take for granted every day. Things we do, processes we apply. So today is not about who's boss, who knows more, who went to college, who did not, who's the designer, who is not. Today is about us learning from each other, with each other, about each other possibly. It's not about whose answer is correct and whose answer is wrong. It's about sharing ideas and seeing how we can grow our businesses, how we can improve in school, how we can improve in the workplace, and possibly as we go, we influence the world. Of course, we start by influencing Zambia, our immediate surroundings, our friends, our family, and then we go bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you're here, you're ready to change the world. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
If you come up with one original idea in your life, you're very lucky. Because most of the ideas we have are built on other ideas. And the more other ideas you have, the easier it becomes for you to start creating. So I get a whole lot of people ask me like, oh, design me a house. Just go in the computer and find something. Like, no, I start from that blank, nothing. So I just want to do a quick experiment. Pass this around. Okay, what I want you to do on that piece of paper, in one go, one motion, draw a perfect circle. Just be as perfect as it can. You have to do it quick. Don't stop halfway, just go and draw a perfect circle. Apply certain principles. Okay, are you all happy that it's a perfect circle?
No.
Draw the next one. Yeah, perfect. So the first circle you drew, as long as it was, it really wasn't bad. It was an attempt at trying to get to your perfect circle. So it's that learning from the mistakes and going forward until you achieve perfection. Somewhere on the way of trying to achieve perfection, you might find, actually I didn't want to say, one of my favorite sayings is from John F. Kennedy, late American president, about going to the moon. In 1960, he said, we choose to go to the moon, not because it's easy, but because it's hard. And it took America up to 1969 to go to the moon. In 1960, when he was talking about going to the moon, the technology to go to the moon did not exist. Because the first space flight of the Americans took place in 1959. Kennedy wasn't a scientist, but he believed in the scientific basis. So basically, when he declared they were going to the moon, there were several things to do in order to get to the moon. So they had to create the technology and then take the journey and be able to bring those people back alive. Now, imagine for the ladies or the gentlemen, nobody has ever gone to the moon, and that's your husband going. And you even know, they even tell you, he may not come back. We don't know what's going to happen. How would you feel? So, again, imagine that guy who's sitting on top of a rocket. You know a rocket is a bomb, eh? You're basically putting your bomb on a bomb and it shoots you up. How scary that is. So it's that those levels of courage which has brought the world to where it is. And that's what I'm saying, like, if you come up with one original idea, you're very lucky. On that journey to go to the moon, you know how many people died in trying to go to the moon? Maybe about 5 Americans died before they landed on it. There are lessons to learn from what the West has achieved. and the lessons to learn from the mistakes that they've made. After that, the Asians have come up in the last 30 years. They copied from the West. They learned from the mistakes. So we have two sources to learn from the West, from the Asians. But the way we've been working, we think like we've got two sources to copy from. And I'm saying that because if you look at the design of the standard Zambian house, it has got this long corridor with all the bedrooms there, and the master bedroom at the end. The mother-in-law is visiting. There's one toilet. Then you both pop out in the corridor. What do you do? So that design is not for Africa. It's designed for Europe. Because the social context of how we live hasn't been applied in that design of that. But everybody has replicated that house, even if socially, so design has to focus on the people who are using what we are designing, not me as a designer. Like you said, everybody can be a designer because everybody has got a brain. You have ideas, new, copy, what? You mesh them up, you create something. We don't own anything. We don't even own our ideas. We are always borrowing ideas. If you pick a history book at school, how many were written by Zambia? The history of your own country. So that's borrowing knowledge. And there's no way you are going to develop on borrowed knowledge. So part of design thinking and what we do is to create knowledge. As you work in your business, every day there's something new. You may have planned, but there's something new. And if you take note of those challenges, you're actually saying you're encountering new problems and you're solving those problems in a unique way. And if you've got the discipline to note down how you're solving those different encounters, you're actually creating new knowledge. And if that knowledge can be put together and put out there, anybody who encounters a similar thing, they know what to do. Because if you look at all business books, they're from the West. Very few Zambian business books. But Zambians do business not necessarily the way they do it in America, a little bit different. If we figure out how we really do our own business. So we need to get into that space of starting to create our own knowledge. If somebody comes from France to do business here, we show them this is how we do business. Because if you're using other people's knowledge to do business, there's no way you're going to win. They will win all the time. It's like playing a game, your opponent has got the rule book. If you play move A, that's a foul. How do you know you've got the rule book? Can I look at the rule book? No, it's okay, it's safe with me. So we need to create our rule book by learning from what we do. If you look at some of the nice places we like visiting, they look African, but they're not African. Because somebody has appropriated that which we thought fiandoship. Excuse me, this is witchcraft. But somebody said decoration. Oh, this hotel is nice with the witchcraft thing. So our own mindset kind of pull us back from the stuff which are assets, and people appropriate that and turn it into success. I think we are the best placed people to solve our own problems. Everybody talks African solutions for African problems. But every time, we have this one, let's go ask those guys. There's nothing like, let's sit down. It's a difficult problem. Let's sit down and try to solve it. It's always, let's go. It's like buying development on the shelf. You go to Europe and that looks nice, thank you. We go to China, that looks nice, thank you. We bring it and go like this. Mixture of stuff which are not even close to the people we are. So we need to start thinking different and making things for us, for people. Whatever services that you're doing must be tailored to the end user, the people. And if you walk around Lusaka, you look at new developments, do you feel anything that is tailored for you? Or it's you who's had to adjust to the stuff, just the way we've adjusted to the house with the corridor. We've adjusted to living in the house with the corridor. But if we see what's going around again, is it for us? Or people are imagining it for us? We are being given objects. We are not being thought of. Now, if we're in business here in Zambia, we need to think of the end users. What do those people need? How can I help? If you can help them to come back, and you will benefit from that, because you have to focus on the end user, not necessarily what you can do. For me, design is not just sitting and drawing a house or a city or what. For me, design is about solving problems. And before you can solve a problem, you have to understand the problem. So we got the people, problem. What the people need, problem. Then we start looking back at that problem to solve what people need. Because there's designing objects and design thinking. We're focusing on the thinking, not on the objects. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
A lot of you have businesses maybe that don't move because you started with yourself, before you started with the person you're selling to, and now you're blaming money. But money is not the problem, money is just a medium, it's the bridge. What you really need is to find out why people are not buying your products. Go and spend time with them. So you don't start with ideas. That's why they say designers don't start with a computer. The computer is just a tool. Most of the time it's closed. We are sketching, we are researching, we are on the field, then we come back, and then only then do we move there. So it's literally taking your problem and re-understanding it. Taking your problem that you define and redefining it before you can jump to the solution. Another thing is you have two sides of the brain. You have your left brain and your right brain. If you go more philosophical, you have a feminine mind and you have a masculine mind. So both those minds need to be integrated if you are to succeed in business. If I'm making any sense. So what we are doing is, some of us, we've been conditioned to be more, everything is logic. Everything is logic. 1 + 1 = 2. So when someone tells us 1 + 1 is not equal to 2, according to what we're trying to do, we panic because you get frustrated, and I hate Zambia and I'm going to live in Europe because it's not working for me here. Because you are stuck with 1 + 1 = 2. And you don't realize that if it was a man and the woman, when you put them together, they might actually be able to still be equal one, but a fatter one, a wider one, with 4 arms. Divergent thinking, convergent thinking. Does anyone know what that is? Well, let's talk about the word divergent. Diverge and converge. Anyone knows what it is? Yes, you have it? Yes.
Diverge. And then converge.
It's exactly like that. Diverging, converging. So when we come up with ideas, there's a part that when we're coming up with it, we need to go this way. And then when we are done, is when we now start narrowing down. I'll tell you why. Sometimes you are here with the problem, you're married to it. So you can't separate yourself. No one can tell you anything. I've been doing this for 8 years. Leave me alone, because you're married to the problem. And the problem loves you and it's not going to leave you. So somebody comes, to say, you know what? She comes. I might hate it in the beginning, she's frustrating me. It's frustrating me because she's giving me this relationship. But I'm in denial because I love this position. So I might need to take a wider perspective. So what design thinking does is, it takes you from a place where you think you know, where you're slightly uncertain, where you have a question, this is the question is, how do I go on? It takes you from there, and what we do is we go wide. We let our mind go crazy. And then, once we have the bigger, we understand the altitude of what we're trying to do, we then can be able to remove what's unnecessary, and then we come back. Sometimes we discover that this was a nice position, or maybe you just were looking at it from a wrong angle. So what we do, that process, we try to understand, we rip the problem apart. And we try and make it our friend. We don't chase it, because the problem is really there to make you grow. It's not there to block you. And we're stuck in a position of seeing it as a blockage. Who would you say is your target audience? Who is your ideal person who pays you? Who pays? Children. Okay, the children want to pay.
Parents.
Children's parents.
Yeah.
So basically your target audience is parents.
Yes, parents.
Okay. How much do you charge for your party?
I think about
about starting from around, because it's not just the party, but there are also things that are around. Like a tent is about 500 kwacha and above. So I'm starting from 5 and above.
500 above, depending on what they want to come with the
Yes,
party.
with the
So,
party.
would you say that it's females or males that plan parties for their children? So you're saying their parents, and now you've discovered their mothers.
Mothers, yes.
Does it help you move forward knowing that you're dealing with mothers all along than dealing with advertising to everyone? Okay, now we can even go further and try to understand the context of a Lusaka mother and her struggles and her strengths and her weaknesses and where her pain points are. What does she think? What does she do? How can you appeal to her emotions? Yeah? How do you make her feel good as a mother? And you discover that the men are her problem. Most of the time she's frustrated with motherhood because the father doesn't support the children. In fact, for the last 5 years she has been throwing the parties herself. Yeah? Just as an example. I'm just guessing. It might not be the truth. What does that mean?
I think that's very analytical and that's practical.
You could be very loving of mothers with your communication. You could make them feel good, so much so that when someone also puts an advert at the same time as you, and they look at what you're saying, they can't win because it's emotional witchcraft.
I'm a Herbalife distributor. Okay. So my main target audience would be people who are wellness centered. And by wellness centered, I'm not necessarily talking about people who have achieved wellness, but really rather those who are on the path to wellness. And there's really never an end to it. So I think when you start on it, you realize it's a lifestyle, something you're going to do for the rest of your life if you're going to succeed. So my main target audience then, in this case, would be, I'm just going to throw it out there. My main target audience would be those who are trying to lose weight. So mainly the overweight people, but not only lose weight, maintain that weight. So that's always a big challenge.
So Tanya is selling Herbalife and she's trying to grow her business, but her problem is these people don't seem to know that they need this. We're going to try and help Tanya by understanding her audience. The objective of that is so that you can discover something. There's something, that's why we're saying we're making love to the problem.
Right.
Instead of saying every day, brush it away, it's a problem. My problem is I'm not getting enough business. My problem is I'm not getting enough business. Now we're going to say, okay, we accept this is our problem. So now we're going to look at your market, and this is an overweight person.
Yeah.
But you start off with some idea. If you don't have an idea at all, don't be too specific. So they see, what do they see? Anybody can answer. What else?
See people with perfectly fitting clothes.
They see people with perfectly fitting clothes.
People jogging in the morning.
They see people jogging in the morning.
You can just shout any answer.
Any answer?
They see food everywhere.
What else do they see? Instagram posts, yes.
Perfect the right place.
Yeah.
Tammy, everything is in
So they see perfection all around them.
Yeah.
Good job, Queen.
Dieting is hard.
Yes.
Yes.
You need to lose weight. Okay, so what do you think they feel?
What do you think they feel?
Embarrassed. Feel heavy.
They feel heavy,
Yeah, very easy.
unhealthy, insecure.
Can I help you?
Yes.
They feel round.
Oh, see now. Okay.
What do you think?
What do you think they think?
I'm dying.
I'll die.
I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're trying to win them
I
here.
think she said something. You really try to stay very positive.
Oh, good. Stay positive.
Right.
Positivity, good vibration.
Yeah.
You really like go down the stairs.
Reduce the price.
Yeah.
For the first one.
Or for payment plans, because I think that also.
Payment plan.
Payment plan.
Venture out.
Focus on
Venture out.
Psychological counseling.
follow-ups.
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 Okay. So from here, then what you do is you evaluate the idea. Now you can judge. Now you can start to say
What's the worst solution?
what's weak, what's strong.
Now it's judgment time. You have to defend
Yeah,
it.
so tell us
Come back to you.
what's propaganda in this case? Because I don't understand.
Who came up with propaganda?
Okay, so the idea is to have a very biased view of like the end product or the benefit that is there. For instance, this need be a product, someone buys, and this person looks perfect, the people go in like, 2 days in a week, right? But people keep on buying that product.
So you just have to
And
cheat.
that's bias.
But okay, now, that's propaganda. Propaganda basically is misinformation.
I think it's cheating.
Yes,
So we-
propaganda.
Should we lose it or we keep it?
I think we kill it because he's on the opposite side. He's trying to give them some knowledge, and then propaganda is the
Propaganda is actually counter
So, it needs
to what you're trying to
so we need to kill it.
No, but propaganda also makes things look flashy. Who said venture out? Can you explain that?
Instead of constantly just talking about the product, you can also identify what other needs the person has. For example, there may be fat, right? But that's not the only thing that may bother them. Maybe it's about breaking out. Maybe they have. You can also tell them about a cleansing thing, or if they have natural hair, and you can say, you know what, this is actually really good. You can use this conditioner. It's organic. Like an old package.
So I'm sure you've seen it at the supermarket. They'll have cooking oil attached to the spice. They're selling them together because they know that you're not buying the spice. So they want to trap you into buying the spice by putting them together. Do we think it's a strong idea?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's group them.
which ones are similar? Because
I think you can,
some ideas, the same idea could be expressed with two different words.
Reduce price, payment plan, they're the same.
Payment
Cost of the
plan and
product.
then cost.
Yeah. Mode of payment.
Okay, so you can, I think we
Price, which is the same as costly.
Yeah, that's the same. And then venturing out would go with educate,
Support.
support, interact, compliments, counseling. Oh, follow-ups too, right?
So what would
Goes
that,
into support.
Yeah.
so it's just like what she needs to do for her business to move forward to solve the problem with the product, which we started with that the business is not growing, is to offer support. Maybe what she's been doing is telling the group, buy. Now it looks like she needs to go back to the drawing board and then start to think of something else because maybe the benefit alone of the product hasn't been working. So she's now expanding. Someone related to your expansion of the network as well. So you thought you needed an expansion of network. Now it looks like you need expansion of offering.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Where we are going. So she needs to expand her offering. It needs to be bigger than Herbalife.
Yeah.
Maybe the network is big enough, but the offering is not focused enough in order to express those items.
Right.